When we speak of the ram, you ram your way through life. And so I see the fire in you, and that fire is the energy of Mars. Mars, this is aggressive energy. This is the type of energy to help you get things done, because the Aries spirit is the Superman, the Superwoman, the savior, the rescuer, who loves to help people and save people, who has the warrior spirit. They has the warrior spirit, true indeed. And this is a very strong sign. It's no joke, because the energies that these people possess is unbelievable and unstoppable. They're very energetic. And so he speaks of the Aries spirit. These people get things done. And I understand when you have Aries, that represents the number 1 and the number 9. And so that being said, the Aries, these are your powerful people who are so headstrong, but at the same time, these people is your protector, your guider, the warriors who don't give up, who fight to the end. And anybody that's an Aries understand what I'm talking about. And the reason why I understand the Aries so much, because of the number 9. The number 9, I born on the 9th. That's why when you do the birthday and you do the numbers together, you got me. See what I'm saying? So the number 9 is Aries. And me, as a youngster, I was a warrior, fighter. And so when we talk about Mars, we talking about the warrior spirit, the planet that go to war, the planet that fight for their right and injustice. So it's not all bad as you think it is. See what I'm saying? Because some people think it's a bad thing, but it's a warrior spirit. Like, you fight for other people, you fight in general. Because Aries could be shit starters too. Because they got to do something. They got to be about that drama. And they can love drama, very excited. And they don't like weak individuals. I'm telling you now, I was that person. They can shoot with you, they can bang with you. And I'm talking about on the downside. And on the upside, you can't stop them too when they're doing what is right, because they're going to scribe, they're going to fight to the end, the injustice, and they going to win. They'll die hard. They're warrior spirit. They don't bar nothing. You know what I mean? They don't bar nothing. And so sometimes they can feel so powerful. They can feel like they unstoppable. See, Aries know the spirit. They know and feel his energy, what I'm talking about. And if we have some Aries in the house, they definitely know what I'm talking about. So if you are an Aries sun, this your spirit that vibrate through you, that I mean, like your soul. Or if you are Aries moon, your emotions, the energy that move you, the energy that's very powerful, because this gonna intensify your energy. If you're Aries moon, this gonna make you more Aries. And if you are a Aries rising, this your body. This is how people first see you. Ain't no high, and it's right in the open, right there. And Aries are outspoken. You know what I mean? This your body. So if the Aries are your rising sign, you have Mars ruling your chart. So this is a powerful placement, because these people are very compassionate. They're very loving, and for those who they love, they protect those. They're warrior for them, and they could be the protector of the weak, and they love to help people and save people. You know what I mean? But they can be so headstrong till they don't want to listen to other people's advice too. So that's the thing about Aries. They don't want to hear what you got to say, what I got to say, because it's like they already know. That's, you know what I mean? They go with their own plan. They got their own way of living, their own standards. And so they got the warrior tactics. And like, they like to see you do things. They're very interested in life. They are like the adventurers. Like, I got Aries in my family, and she, as an Aries, man, she just so fun to watch, because you gonna wonder what she gonna do the next day. Or she gonna wade over there in California. She live right here in Savannah. She done took a trip way in California, and then I'm talking out of nowhere, she ain't alert nobody. Then the next time she in New York, you see on Facebook, I'm in New York. Yeah, I'm like, wow. She don't let her mama know or nobody. She just take flight. See, Aries take flight. They're adventurous. And the thing is about the Aries is that They love life. They like to have fun. They like to enjoy life. Aries is the bomb. I ain't gonna lie. I got an Aries as a friend. You know what I mean? And what I like about my Aries friend, she's very honest, and that's why I still got her as my friend. And if I want her, I could put a ring on her. I ain't messing with her though, but she cool. She cool. And I understand her spirit because I'm on the number 9. But at the same time, I'm a Libra where I can understand her too. So, wow. And I like her. She's excited. Aries are very fun lovers. They're very excited. I'm talking about like, wow. If you want to have fun, get you an Aries. But don't expect don't expect for them to do things your way. They want to do it their way. Let them take control. Let them take control of things. And now if we had some Aries in here, because what people don't understand is that these signs, all is positive, all is great energy. So the more you understand the energy, the more you understand people. You know what I mean? I know people got specific signs they feel comfortable under, but all signs is good because if you don't know your chart, you might have an Aries in your chart. You might have the Mars energy in your chart because everybody got the Mars, all the planets within themselves. But some got Aries specifically. You got a lot of that. But the Aries is the ones who get the job done. If you don't want to claim the Aries, something wrong with you. This the warrior spirit. This no weak. No matter for positive, you know what I mean? They still stand strong. You know, they're fun loving and they can be impulsive. Like they can do things out of nowhere, but these people are fun loving. Aries is one of the best, especially when it comes to the warrior spirit. That's why they call them the warrior, the Superman. When we see the title, explain it all. But anyway, they know how to get things done, and if they got a goal, they're going to accomplish it, no doubt. No doubt. Aries is going to accomplish their goals regardless. Aries is going to accomplish their goals. They are goal-minded individuals, goal-minded people. And it will accomplish. That Mars energy is awesome because I'm the number 9. I know it. I love it. I love it. The Mars energy are fighters, no weak. And if you're weak, it's like, get out the way. Don't even come in my face. That's how Aries is. Aries is like, if you want to be helped, they will inspire you. They will inspire you. You know what I mean? They're very aggressive energy. And you don't want to play with that fire that'll burn you because the Aries don't play. I love an Aries. That I mean, I love y'all Aries. Just keep doing what you do. Keep being goal-oriented, all about life. But the thing is about you Aries, you got to contact a person before you come to their house. You got to contact a person before you come to their house because you the type who come to people's house all times of the day, all times of the night. And so contact somebody before you come to somebody's house, Aries, because you just do what you want. You just come to somebody's house like 2 and 3 in the morning. That I mean, wake people out they sleep. You just do all type of stuff. You got that wild, aggressive energy. Like you just ram your way through life. It's like what you say, what I do. It's like what I do, what I say. You know what I mean? That's the Aries spirit. Because overall, Aries is a beautiful soul. It is that they like to do things their way. Like if I talk to them about some knowledge, a lot of Aries don't want to hear it. A lot of Aries be on some other stuff. They be on what they be on. Like you could be talking, but you're not talking to them because they don't want to hear that because they really like, when you talking about the Aries getting knowledge, it's hard for Aries to just sit there. I'm talking about like for an hour straight to get some knowledge. They might sit there 5 minutes, might sit there 10 minutes, but it's hard for Aries just to sit there. They're very impulsive. The energy very aggressive. And they like, shoot, I'm tired of that. And they going to do their thing. That's what the Aries about. I do my thing. I know how to do it. And they're going to get it done. And not to say that they don't learn. It's just that it's so positive. The energy flowing. They got to be active. They got to do something. They energetic. Like, they got to do something. If it get boring, they're going to leave. That's true indeed. They don't like to be bored. They're fun-loving people. And they do many things, many subjects. And they started like, yeah, they multitaskers too. So, cause wow, my niece, she just off the chain. I'm talking like, wow, you never know what she gonna do. And they interesting people to watch, like on social media or whatever, cause they gonna come out with the new this, the new that. They gonna bust your head with something new. They like the pioneers. That I mean, so the Aries is very good to watch because they got great ideas. That I mean, very creative. And I just love the energy. You know, I vibe off that energy too due to the number 9. So I know about the Aries also. I got people in my family and we vibe the same. They wonder why I'm aggressive and they're aggressive at times because the Aries spirit, as far as numerology, I understand. You know what I mean? But the Aries are definitely the dynamite. These people here, wow. My Aries friend, the only reason I can't put a ring on her because she's honest and I love her spirit. I'm ready for her to be my sister. I'm ready for her to be like family and stuff like that. That I mean, because the Aries like to do things their way. They can be head screw. I don't want to get in no battle because like when you put a ring on somebody, a finger and marry them, they'll change their energy. The whole vibes will change from the good, loving friendship to she want to dominate your nature. But the thing is about my observance of an Aries, when they get a man in their life, I talk to females, when they get a man in their life, they take care of their mans. The females is aggressive just like a man, right? She aggressive just like a man. She'll fight you harder than these weak dudes, for real. So a female will fight you. She aggressive. And she'll take care of you. If she got you on her team, she'll take care of you. You ain't got to worry about that because she love you. Oh, don't ask me how I know. I got family members who take care of their men. They Aries. I know. You think I don't know. I said, dog, every man she take care of that. I see why the men love her. Dog. And their sexity is high too now. Aries sexity is high. And so you ain't gonna mess with no Aries without having good, you gotta have good sex. That's part of their nature because they got the aggressive energy. The energy is just so aggressive. So compassion comes with it in sex. If your sex ain't banging, you don't mess with the Aries. Because she can go, or he can go all day. She or he can go all day. And yes, but you ain't gonna get them to go all day, but I'm talking about the energy they carry, they able to go all day, but they're not gonna go all day because they're impulsive, like the energy just keep going. Because sex ain't the only thing about them, because they like to do a lot of stuff. They get into all type of stuff, like they get a little bit, like they might sleep 2-3 hours a day, or 4 hours a day, or even 5. They don't sleep too much because when they go to sleep, they gonna wake up doing something. They gonna wake up doing this, doing that. They got to do something. It's like very active energy, and they love sports. They gonna play some of the roughest sports. They gonna play football. They gonna play. They are the true athletes. Yes, the true athletes, and these people are creative, like doing hair, doing creative things. You know, beauticians, and you know, they can do anything with the hands. A lot of them have healing hands where they could go into the massage thing and heal you with their hands. Yeah, that's the creative power they have. A lot of Aries, especially according to their birthday too. Depends on what Aries, and if you got a lot of Aries in your chart, you can do all this. And if you're an Aries moon, you can do this. If you got an Aries ascendant, you can do this. No matter where the Aries placement at, if you got enough of it, or if you got the top 3, you can do this. And so with this being said, I love you, Aries. You're beautiful. I wish someone was in the house where someone could say, oh, you right or wrong. You know what I mean? Like how all the other signs did. You know what I mean? They let me know if I was on point or not. You know what I mean? Because I know I'm on point because I observed them all my life. Aries, like other people, like they have problems with them, but I love them. I guess because I'm the number 9 and I was the same warrior too, so I understand them. Because the thing about it, they honest, they're real, and as long as you honest and real, you good. They got a short temper, and they can explode. You don't want to get on the other side. They can explode. Thank you, brother Peter. That's right. Thank you, brother. They can explode, but Aries is very strong. They'll tote their own load. Like you just ain't treating them all type of ways. So you ain't gonna find nobody like say like the politics and all that. Aries is gonna rebel against that BS. Cause they know you ain't doing it right. They gonna be a warrior, so you got to worry about that. A lot of Aries is in the military too now. They in the military. They do stuff like warrior stuff, like all the rough stuff, and also when dealing with the mind, the conscious, cause they deal with the head, right? Yes, they own the knowledge, of course. They take the lead. They about the information gain. They got a quick intuition, flash of they see flash of pictures, like they see like pictures in their mind, like it flash, like it'd be a quick picture, like they might see a picture of a bike or something right quick, and their mind just flash. They got flash intuition, the flash type. They got the quick intuition, because all the energy is very quick, and as long as they use the intuition, they'll win. So sometimes they don't. They just take action, and sometimes they don't think before they walk. But they need to think before they walk, and this is how they win. If they got other stuff in their chart that influence them, they good. They very good. That I mean, and Peter know what I'm talking about. Peter know, that's right. Aries spirit, the warrior. That I mean, so if you're talking about going to war with them, you better be prepared. You will be crushed. They got that aggressive spirit, and they gonna fight you. They ain't gonna back down. Now these the warriors of the zodiacs. I ain't gonna sit here in front. They gonna ram their way through life, and they can be bullies too on the other side. As long as they ain't on the downside, you good. But on the upside, they still strong though. But I'm just saying that you don't worry about them playing games on you or tricking you, or they basically ain't no tricksters anyway. They not a trickster like a Gemini. These people are realistic. It is that they could be a bully like I don't know what Sugar Knights was, but they could be a bully. That I mean, they could be a bully. But I'll give you an example how Sugar Knights was. Yeah, Aries, that remind you of Aries. I don't know if you're Aries or not, but that's what the Aries remind you of. That'll be the tough person, the scrawl person, and they stand out. You know what I mean? So overall, these some good people. They love life. They might do like mountain diving. They might do stuff like you scared to do. These are some daredevils. My niece is a daredevil. She an Aries. To be a woman, he said, "Oh, you do stuff that I don't do," and she do stuff that like something that other people don't do. And a lot of Aries is like that. They like to go on trips way in Alaska, way here, way there. They stay moving, they stay going on trips. They stay doing something. And so the Aries just got to have. They all about life. You talking about having fun? You got to be ready for a ride. If you gonna mess with the Aries and you ain't about that life, about that having fun, it's over. You know what I mean? You might well leave them alone because they're going to leave you behind. You know what I mean? Because the Aries is all about fun. They ain't about all that boring stuff. And as far as that small talk, don't carry that small talk to the Aries. They don't want to hear it. All that petty stuff, they ain't with that petty stuff. You know what I mean? Because the Aries on some big stuff. While you talking that small talk, the Aries want to hear that real deal. They on that big stuff. They all about life. You know what I mean? They really don't even about all that talk. They're really about action, like ready to go. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do that. That'll be why they talk about, oh man, this person made me sad. This person, this and that. You talk about another person. The Aries ain't on that type stuff. You talking about other people. While you up there talking about other people, Aries like they somewhere else. They ain't hearing that. And you wonder why Aries won't respond to you because they on some other stuff. They ain't on that type stuff. But I mean, and Aries hate to be criticized too. They don't like to be criticized. None of that. But I mean. Aries, and on the good side, they are, if not the best, they one of the best that ever done it, because they're gonna take care of you, and they're strong enough, like they got the masculine energy, no matter if it's a male or female. And I've seen some warrior female spirits, yes, because the females will fight you. I'm talking about actually knock you out. I'm talking about this ain't no joke. So Aries is very strong, and the Aries are fighters not only with the physical hands. They're a fighter in everything they do. Emotionally, they overcome their emotions. They're going to win over their emotions. Might get emotional, but they're going to win. And so when they get angry, it be a fast type of anger. It don't be forever. So with this being said, Aries even fight all obstacles. No matter if it's physically, mentally. No matter if you take them to court, they're going to fight you. Or they might take you to court. They're going to fight you. They got many ways to fight you, but they are fighters to the end. And the theme for Aries, they will win. they don't ever give up. They persistent. Even when you think they fail, they persistent unless they figure like there's no win. Yes. If I'm lying, somebody tell me I'm lying about the Aries spirit. Tell me, Peter, if I'm lying. I know the warrior spirit. I mean, that's why I understand why they relate Asar with it. That I mean, and stuff like that there. And so whatever else you got with the Aries, you good. You powerful. The Aries help add you to be. The Aries help whatever you are. Like Peter, you say you're 11, life path 11, and so this makes you a very strong Aries. You know what I mean? This give you psychic powers type of Aries, and so like how some people got psychic powers and they don't use it, you gonna use yours because Aries put things into action, right? And so that's a good thing about it. That's a good thing about it. And you got master number 11 and stuff like that to back you up. Oh, brother, you got a master number, right? 2 times. Wow. Wow, that's too much power, Peter. You got to channel some of that energy, or you ain't gonna be right. You might shut down with all that energy. You got it flowing though. So, oh, you're Aries born on the 10th, Yvette. So, oh, okay, you definitely is an Aries. Then you got the 10, and you're a Leo. You got Leo spirit, you got Capricorn, all that in the number 1, and plus the 0, which is Pluto. So you definitely a powerful Aries, and definitely intuitive. Your intuition speak to you. And so you'll put that into action. So it depends on like what type of Aries you are, you most like to put into action. So that's the good thing. So wow. So if you get, I know. See the thing about the Aries, that's what I like about them is that they just don't talk. They put into action, like they just do it, and they ain't gonna they like how people explain what they gonna do. Aries just go for it. Like my niece. Like she here today in where I'm at, right here in Savannah, and then she be way in New York somewhere the next day, and she haven't told nobody, not her mama, nobody. But she just take flight, and then she put it on Facebook. Like, oh, you way in New York? I said, girl, you don't play. I like her though. I be so interested. I be watching her every time. Be on Facebook. I say, what she gonna do next? What she doing next? Now she working out. She working out. She all on the park doing mile walks. Aries just so active. And so talk about fun love it. And then not only for themselves, they like to inspire you. They'll buy you a camera just so you can go into photography. They'll buy you things like that fit your talent. Like if you like to write, they're gonna buy you a lot of paper and stuff like that, and gonna inspire you to put it into action. So that's the thing about Aries. They inspire you. And they helpful. They inspire you. They ain't with the small talk. A lot of Aries, a true Aries ain't about the small talk. Now, if I'm lying, you let me know. That I mean. So yeah, they're very sensual. But what I advise the Aries, and the Aries don't care anyway. They gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna say advise the Aries to embrace their sexity. They gonna embrace it anyway. I ain't got to tell her. Aries, see, some signs, especially like an Aries, you ain't got to say nothing. They gonna do it anyway. I ain't got to spy it. But they like to hear the truth. The thing is that they're going to do it anyway. If a person say, and they're going to be in the spotlight, they might not be in there all the time. It's up to the Aries, but they're going to be in the spotlight. Even if they're not taking pictures or whatever, they're going to be known or popular somewhere. That I mean, people going to be watching them, and they're going to have a lot of admiration. A lot of people going to admire them on the side. You're going to hear them with some good comments. Ooh, girl, you the bomb. They're going to be like amazed, because the Aries gonna wear a different style. They're gonna come with a different way. They like pioneers, so that's a good thing about the Aries. The Aries gonna be like a pioneer, and people, they know I'm not lying. And so if you got a good sex game and you're strong, you like to have fun. Aries love that. They like to have fun. If you can ride with them, and also let them take charge, cause they gonna give you some play. You know what I mean? Because if they really love you, that's when the Aries really let you take over. Yeah, they'll let you take over when you if they don't love you like that, then you gotta let them dominate as a friend because it ain't gonna work out. But if they love you, like my friend, I know she love me, and you know I'm a number 9, she an Aries, but I don't want to marry her, so you know I just want to continue to be her like family. That's what I call her family. I told her we ain't gonna do all that, but she fun loving and she one of the best persons as a friend because she's so honest, and she'll say, she'll curse and everything. That's how we talk. She say she gonna speak some real stuff, and the thing is, like, she ain't gonna go for anything. She gonna know the prices before she go into the store. She can go to every store until she find the same shoe for a low price. Like if she stuck on a certain shoe, she gonna research everywhere. She can go everywhere, search for it, and then she gonna find the best price. Cause the Aries do it, they get it done. Then she gonna go for it. That's what the Aries do. They go for their goals. They go for their goals. I love an Aries. You know what I mean? Cause wow, yeah, y'all do bring out the best in Peter, and people, Peter. Y'all do bring out the best in others. And y'all push others to be their best self. That's what I like about the Aries. My niece do it, and all the Aries I know do the same thing. That I mean. What you say, Yvette? You yes from Ohio? Yes, yes. You can't sit still. You right. That's how my people is. My niece is. She can't keep still. And also my friend, she do the same as my niece. And the thing about the Aries, they love pets. Like a lot of Aries love pets. I don't know about all, but I know a lot of Aries that I know. I wonder why all them keep dogs or cats. They like pets or something. They keep something around, and they ain't scared to they ain't scared to hold a snake. Some of them ain't scared to hold an animal like snakes. And my niece wasn't scared to do that. I like, wow, yeah, y'all some daredevils now. Y'all ain't scared of shit. Because I'm a number 9, so I experienced, and people wonder why I was the wildest person in the neighborhood. But what they didn't understand that I had the number 9, and I didn't understand that. And the number 9 represents Mars energy, right? And I was the main fighter. I had a reputation. That I mean, like this dude Dave, he don't play. This dude going your shit, and I used to go on people's shit for nothing because he looked weak. And so I understand on the downside how it used to be. Just because a person look weak. So this is the type of Aries energy. So for the positive or the downside, you understand what I'm talking about. And so for the positive side, it's gonna be you ain't gonna do all that starting stuff, but you gonna fight for what is right, and you will protect others. And so people ain't got to never worry about you selling out because you strong, you the scrimp, you the warrior. See what I'm saying? And Aries is business minded too now. They business minded. They go get it. And so just by them being so determined and ambitious, you definitely gonna have them on your team. Because if they got like if y'all on the same page to get something done, the Aries gonna get it done for you. You really ain't got to do nothing. That I mean, you really ain't got to do nothing. But because Aries like a one man team, I'm gonna tell you now. You know how a Libra like to partner up, right? Aries is like a one man team. They really don't believe in other people at times. You know what I mean? They only believe in themselves. And so this is what people got to understand about the Aries. Aries really don't believe in other people. You know what I mean? It's hard for an Aries to believe that you would accomplish the same, like you would accomplish things quick like them, like you would get the job done quick as them. You know what I mean? Because they know how to get it done and whatever they're trying to get done, and they go for it. And so the only thing about the Aries is that they can be they can irritate you to death as far as they come to your house, like I said earlier, anytime. All like 2:00 in the morning. Knock on your door. You be sleep. You like, what the? It gotta be an Aries. Aries, they got their own book, their own game, and they like to do things their own way. So what do we need to watch out for being an Aries? What do we need to watch out for being, or what y'all need to watch out for? You got to balance your energy out. That's all you got to do. Better slow down that energy some. You got to do things that you can put your energy into. Like, I already know y'all do sports. Y'all gonna do that anyway. Really, y'all just got to balance your minds out too, and stay calm and stuff like that. Other than that, a lot of y'all are pretty much straight on a lot of levels. Other than calming down your energies and be able to think, because y'all very impulsive. So if y'all can be able to think correctly, you know what I mean? And some people, it depends on what they got in their chart. These are the type of areas that can really think and everything. So it depends on what else you got with you as an Aries. But calm that energy down and channel that energy. Meditation is a good thing to do. You know what I mean? As an Aries. Or if you don't like to meditate, since y'all very active, do something like yoga and the yoga martial arts type stuff. You know what I mean? Because Aries are very active. You know what I mean? Because Aries are always into sports, into games, into, anything active. And so that's what y'all can do. So what you think about that, Yvette? But I like y'all spirit, Yvette, because y'all gonna be straight up. Like how all the other women's wait for a man to come. If an Aries really want you, it depends according to them, they gonna come get you. They gonna be like this and that. They gonna take action. Aries gonna take action, and the Yvette know what I'm talking about. That I mean. But the thing is that if they don't really want you like that, they might accept you as a friend, but you could tell that they don't really want you because the Aries take care of their men. It's as simple as that. A female take care of their men, and they proud of what they do. It ain't no they think they care about taking care of you. No, they love that because Aries like this. If you were theirs, they might be possessive. Like I don't think they're really possessive. They ain't really possessive because they ain't like a Taurus. You know what I mean? But because the Aries is more a free spirit, so you just got to be able to respect their face, their space, and respect them when they take off. You know what I mean? Because the Aries like to take off. Now they want you to ride with them, but if you're not on that ride, they're gonna do it anyway. But you might be through far as in a relationship with them because they like to have fun. And even if you're still with them right now, after a period of time, they will get rid of you if you're not on the same page. If you don't like to have fun and you're boring, you know what I mean? And especially if you're downplaying them or anything like that, it's over. You know what I mean? So, with this being said, what you think about that, Yvette? Let me know in the comments. Aries spirit, the Aries energy is live into effect. It's that Mars energy. That I used to say to my niece. It's that Mars energy. I said, me and you got that Mars energy. I tell her about the number 9. I said, that's why I can relate to you, boy, to anybody. Why everybody like hold a grudge against the Aries, but they scared of Aries. They said, dog, they got too much energy. Then the Aries, like a big bone Aries, they don't care if they big or not. They still gonna be in the spotlight wearing the best clothes. And people be like, they be amazed because it's like, how she got so much confidence as a big person. See, Aries is confident if they big. And they don't even care. Like especially like my niece, she don't even care. And people really look up to that. She kind of aspire those. She give big people a voice. She give big people, and she have like a lot of comments. Everybody aspire. You go, yes. You know what I mean? She inspire people. This because Aries like example to people. They show like example to people. And so that's the thing about the Aries. You know what I mean? They're example to people in general. So that's a good thing about y'all. Y'all very inspirational. And I know because I got some of that blood in me as far as the numerology. So, you know, y'all very inspirational. Very inspirational, very energetic. See, my name came lit. It ain't for nothing. That lit is crunk. That mean no boring. We're going to keep everything live. We put life into people. You know what I mean? And if a person's sad, we're going to uplift them. You know what I mean? We're going to inspire them. We're going to motivate them. And we're going to be like, let me show you. It's something like an Aries will say. Why you looking sad? Man, be all about that life. You might crank them up, inspire them. Sometimes we might talk aggressive. But see, life is more better than that. You know what I mean? We might come strong, but aggressive, but put spark into them. And sometimes we do it a different way. But it's a lot of aggressive energy, and this energy is good. People see how you vibe, and they get inspired by it. Like they might be like, you sad, right? Yvette said, yes, thank you. We love hard. It just have been finding someone that will love back. This is hard. Yes. That's understandable. It's just that when dealing with y'all some beautiful people. People can't keep up with y'all energy. Like Yvette, I'm going to ask you a question. Can anybody keep up with you sexually? And is it important? I bet you it is, because a lot of Aries, that is important to the Mars energy. Because you don't have good sex and you're not fun loving, and it's not just sex itself, but they're very sensual. I know because I got that in me too. But I'm disciplined because I got other stuff that discipline me. See what I'm saying? And the thing about the Aries can be picky, but the ones that they love, it's over. It's over. And so, Yvette, you don't have to worry about nobody loving you back hard, because all you got to do is be yourself. Sooner or later, you find that person, and sometimes you got to give people some slack too, because I know y'all can come out strong. Because y'all so strong, y'all got that aggressive energy. So if an Aries willing to compromise with somebody, shoot, y'all good. Other than that, y'all probably ain't gonna compromise. So be yourself, and you find somebody. Somebody come to you at the period of time when they see you shine. Just continue to do what you do. And this is how you win. You continue to be yourself. That's what the Aries, the first house, is be yourself. You know what I mean? And this is how you shine, because you naturally you will inspire others For example, you might be the first one who know about a change in food stamps or something. But the Aries will be the first one who bring it to everybody's attention that, oh, they starting a food stamp program or something like that. Now everybody is inspired by the Aries and now getting their food stamps. See what I'm saying? Aries is like the pioneer to be like the first to bring things to people's attention too. So, and that people didn't know about, because my niece do it all the time. And plus my female friend, she do it too, so I know. And she operate just like my niece a little bit. I like, dog, y'all Aries. And I know I got a cousin, she's an Aries. I got another cousin, she's an Aries. And all of them go get it. I don't know an Aries that don't go get it. Yeah, I know. The bear said no. See, Yvette said no, and yes, that's very important. That bedroom fire keeps me young. I know. I understand that. That's why you look young. A lot of Aries look young too. 'Cause a lot of fire energy look young. They're youthful and they feel young. They're on the young level, so don't be surprised to see an Aries with a younger person or an older person, vice versa. But overall, they want a person who's young in spirit and who's fun loving. You know what I mean? Because the Aries can be childish, but it ain't a bad thing. It's like childish for like to have fun. But on the downside, they actually could be childish for real. But because Aries is good. They good. They good people. Basically, overall, if you don't have an Aries in your life, and your life dub, you might be in trouble. But if you got an Aries in your life and your life is dub, they will put the spark in your life, and you will see the confidence that you done built yourself up, and you will be inspired, you will be motivated, because the Aries will give you that scrim. And so that's a good thing. Yvette says, that's me for sure. Always resourceful. Yes, resourceful in everything. Information. And the thing is, the Aries, y'all interest in like it's like this here. Y'all buy something, and then you might not be interested in it. You interested in something else now, because you got to keep that fire going. You always got to keep something that interests you. That I mean, and Aries like to multitask. Like, yes, they like to multitask. So that being said, they're good at that. They got to do more than one activities. And like, when my niece finished with one activity, she might go to a party. That spend like 2 or 3 hours, and then she going to something else afterwards, and then she going to something else afterwards. She might sleep for like 2 or 3, 4 hours. She back up like, oh, girl, you got a lot of energy. Girl, you scroll. You know what I mean? So, she doing something else. That's the Aries spirit. They're very energetic. You know what I mean? So I love the Aries because they're all about life. They kind of amaze you a little bit because the energy they got and how determined they is, they're going to amaze you. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing about the Aries. And Yvette, no, I'm not lying, not at all. So with that being said, now you know about the Aries. It's nothing like an Aries. Aries, you are beautiful, Aries. I mean, like, wow. I mean, wow. Because when I see my niece, how she take care of her men, I like, dog, the man she with was like raggedy, like, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he shining, he looking good, got good shoes on, everything. Come on with that, like, wow. See, them Aries is amazing. And you talking about you a man and you want to come up, you messing with a female Aries, shoot, she got your back. And if she got money, definitely you ain't got nothing to worry about. See what I'm saying? But the only thing you got to do, you got to be interested. You got to be somebody who she like, and you got to be like I said, you got to keep her like having fun. And you got to let her know that you loyal to her. She got your back. Like when I say Superman and Superwoman, I didn't lie. I don't care if she's a Aries sun, a Aries moon, or Aries rising, he or her, whatever. It could be him or her. If you're Aries, it don't matter if you're a sun, if you're a moon, or you're a rising, you feel what I'm talking about. Or if you got a lot of Aries in your chart, this is what I'm talking about. You are the Superman and the Superwoman of the zodiac or the sun sign or the signs. I'm gonna just say that there. Or the signs, because if you're Aries moon, it's a need to carry this out. You're gonna carry it out definitely. And if you're Aries ascendant, this all throughout your life. This your whole chart. Mars make your chart as your ascendants. You know what I mean? So not saying that Mars can be your most dominant planet, but it's part of your life. You see what I'm saying? It's your body. So the ascendant is like your body, like everything else inside your body. You know, the body pick up information. The body carry things out, and this is how people see you as. You gonna show that your Aries trait straight off the rip. It ain't no like the sun, it ain't like the moon. The ascendant's gonna show it right then and there. The Aries spirit. So that's the difference. The ascendant's always show itself first before anything else. People gonna see that. They're gonna see the way you look. The ascendant is how you look. Like you got the Aries shaped face, the Aries shaped body. Like I got the Cancer moon face, moon like face. I got like you can see the motions on my face, like that there, sort of like that. This is what the ascendant is. Ascendant is your body. It's like it's your house, and everything else is in your house. Like it's the sun, and like the motions is what is the powerful force behind the sun in your body. So with that being said, the sun is like the thinker, the driver. It's just the soul. It's your whole. It's your soul that's within the body. And the emotions are what move things. So I'm saying the emotions switch up. It can move. It goes around like a clock. Different, like every hour is a different emotion, different mood swing. And so if you balance, you don't have to go through all that. You can stay steady and stay solid like an earth side through all the emotions. You will never really see their emotion because they stay steady as the clock tick. So with that being said, Aries, you're very compassionate. You're very loving. You got people's best interests at your heart. That I mean, and so all honor to you, definitely indeed. It's the Mars energy, and anybody who's Aries know I'm not lying at all. No, I'm not playing no games about you. That I mean, it's just for you to not be on your downside and start nothing. You good, because Aries could start some stuff for nothing. I'd have seen them. I talk for nothing, and plus, since I was the number 9 in my younger days, like I said, I just went in people's shit for nothing. Like, because they were weak. That's the type of mentality a warrior Aries will have. I hate weak people. And going this shit, then because he passed by the neighborhood, he minding his business because he a buster every day. To me, he was a buster. And I just went in this shit. That's what Aries do. Who was on the downside. They got that drama. But on the upside, these some of the best people. So now you know about the Aries, you know what I'm saying? You know that it really is a war planet due to the aggressive nature. But it's how you channel the energy that makes you like, you don't have to see that side. But a lot of Aries got cuts and bruises on their bodies. Like myself, I got cuts as a number 9. That I mean, cuts and bruises of the warrior spirit for fighting or something. Or they got cut, they got some type of injury. They either got shot, got cut, or something had cut them, or they got cuts like scratch cuts. They always got cuts somewhere. I mean, or they got some type of scar, war battle scars. That's their main like injuries. Is the main injury mostly deals with getting hit with sticks and bottles, or fighting, or injuries come from like cuts and bruises. That's their main injuries. Like the other signs got injuries like such as like a Libra got illness dealing with the skin and the kidneys, but the Aries injury, their main injuries is dealing with the head, like headaches, and mainly getting hit in the head with a stick or a bottle. Like I got cuts in my head as a number 9, and also having cuts all over themselves, having headaches all the time, anything that deal with the head, because Aries deal with the head, because they like the leaders, they the first house, you know what I mean, represents the self, so they deal with the head, the brain, the mind. So that being said, now you understand. Yvette Cotique says, Yvette Cotique, beautiful queen, she says, thank you, my love. I enjoy hearing your speech. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Your amazing flower got my daily inspiration. About to get my day going. I already know. Calm my ass down and balance. Got it. Peace. and love always. That's right. Call the energy down. I know your energy flowing, but you beautiful. One thing about it, why I like fire, I think like fire energy will be the one for me because out of all, I know people talk like it's aggressive, but they fun loving. They just so damn fun, and they're very receptive of you, and they could talk how they talk, but it ain't gonna be nothing bad. See what I'm saying? They can curse you out, but we can curse each other out, but still joking and be on each other's arms and stuff like that. That's the Aries spirit and the Sagittarius and the Leo, especially the Aries and the Sagittarius. These some fun loving people and Leos. I get along with all the fire signs. Oh, I guess because I'm number 9, that's fire energy, but attitude 1, which is the sun, the Leo. So, but I get along with all the fire signs, and plus I'm a Libra. So, with that being said, and I love them. They just cause they just so fun. Like you see, I just read this beautiful queen quote. She said, "Thank you, my love," and her name Yvette Cotique. I enjoy hearing your speech. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Your amazing flower. Got my daily inspiration. About to get my day going. Calm my ass down and balance. Got it. Okay? Peace and love always. See what I said? You said Aries in what house? No matter what house Aries in, the traits still stand, but whatever house it in, that's most like what you're gonna do in that house. That's all it is. Like whatever, like the first house, it represents the self. That's your ascendant sign, like the self. And who you are, your personality. The second house is what you value, stuff like that. I think I went through the houses, but if the Aries in any of them houses, this was most like you're going to do as an Aries. If Mars in them houses. Yeah, how you doing, Monique? Anyway, I forgot to speak to you. Are you Aries, Monique? You on fire then. That's right, Monique. Monique, you Aries? Because if you is, I love some Aries because these people here, and it's like with the Aries, if they don't show their pictures on social media who they are, it ain't because they scared to show it. It's just that they using their energy somewhere else. Like they gonna show up in an event somewhere. It might be for business or something, but they gonna, believe me, it's up to the Aries. Oh, you're Aries, Monique? That's right. So we are the greatest love. Your Aries moon, rising, or sun. If you're either that, or you got a lot of Aries in your chart, this is you. Yes, y'all are the greatest lover because y'all are fun too. Like anything go. A person can get butt naked and walk with you all throughout the house if they love you, and you don't mind. You have extra have fun. Ain't no insecurity and none of that. And yeah, y'all might rub flowers all on each other. So Aries is very fun. Aries, then the Aries, what they do, they come up with all type of ideas, like something that's new. Like they might start a game, like for example, they might come up with like it might be Halloween, but we might don't do no Halloween because I'm conscious, right? If you're a conscious Aries might come up with something like let's have a dressing contest and see who wins or something like that. Right on Halloween, Aries is always coming up with something new, and so I'm not lying. You know what I mean? Aries is always coming up with something new. And so if you're a life path, I forgot about numerology now. This applies to you too, due to numerology. I just wasn't doing numerology, but this applies to you too. Do you understand the Aries spirit too? We got number 9. If you got a 1, 2, so But anyway, Aries, because all fire energies. If you got a number 3 with the Sagittarius, I see Monique got she a Leo. Wow, Leo and Sagittarius spirit. As we do numerology, then I see the fire in you. I understand. That's why I say numbers. I like numbers more than ever because numbers is always accurate. It don't lie at all. Even though astrology don't lie either, it's got different ways to reading you, right? But we speak of Aries. Wow, I'm gonna do Leo definitely. I definitely got to go in on Leo because I done had so much with Leos. I'm talking about like far as them the first people who I mainly get along with. Far as we talking about family, we talking about even as a mate or whatever, a Leo would be very good because I'm going to all of that. But Aries, wow, you definitely the warrior spirit. You know what I mean? You're a warrior spirit, and you're always coming out with something new, and people are amazed. You got so many admirers, and like people can call for you when it's time to fight or when it's time to go to battle because they know that you definitely gonna fight for them. They know. So it's best to keep an Aries on your side. Definitely, when you talking about somebody ride with you, because if this person is the right Aries, it's going down. They ain't scared. But the thing about the Aries, they too outspoken. Like everything got to be out in the open. Everything got to be like out front. Like the Aries that I know, that I mean, everything got to be outspoken. Like they just can't keep stuff in. Like stuff they don't really supposed to say. You know what I mean? They don't care what they say. They say anything. Aries will say anything. Aries will say anything out their mouth. They don't care. They're very outspoken. I like that attitude, right? But they got to learn, like it's a time where they got to say the right thing. You know what I mean? It's a time where they got to hold their tongue, but they don't hold their tongue. They mean what they say, and they say what they mean. And that's very good, right? But it's a time for that. You know what I mean? It depends who you're around, but they don't even care. But that's why I love them. You know what I mean? Because my friend, she's so outspoken. She be cursing people ass out. Especially they try to chump her off because she can see through the bullshit, right? She be like, this motherfucker, she tell me the scheme and all that there. Tell what the person tried and stuff like that. And she told me how she cursed them out. Aries are fighters. They very aggressive. They fighters. They'll stand up for themselves. And some Aries like drama. For real. They like, for example, some of them like action on TV. Like they like to watch movies that got action in it, right? They don't like nothing that's boring. They might like action-packed movies, and if the movie boring, shoot, they might don't even finish watching that movie. Aries don't like nothing that's boring, so they got to have some action. They got to have some drama, stuff like that. That's just part of the Aries nature. And so, if you talking about sex, get an Aries, and you talking about a woman Aries, get her, because she gonna take initiative. She might come and pull you. You ain't got to worry about, like, a lot of women's, like, you got to go to them. Aries, if they want to, a lot of Aries, not all, but a lot of Aries, they'll come to you. They'll come to you. They bold. These people bold. I'm telling you. Yeah, Aries can lie too. You right, Monique. They can lie. They can lie too. And because my niece, they play so many mind games, they can lie. They definitely could lie. They can lie. You ain't lying about that. And they like to surprise you too. They will surprise you. They will surprise you. Like they don't tell you their plans and they just surprise you. I guess it depends on what type of Aries you are, but like you say, they can lie. And by me being a Libra, I pick all that up because I'm a thinker naturally, right? And even though I got Aries energy in me, but I got other traits, but I got Libra too, so I can pick that up when they lie. So that being said, you can't lie to me all type of times. You can't lie to me and say anything to me. I know you lie at times, but it's sometimes it's helpful, like to get you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? A Libra do too. I do too sometimes. Like only reason I lie is only like say like a person don't want to hear it and I don't want to hurt their feelings. Sometimes I might sugarcoat it because I don't want to see them hurt. But see, people don't understand that it ain't because you lie don't mean you good or bad. But you never catch me do it like constantly because I'm not a liar. Only for a good cause. So I understand what you're talking about, Monique. Yeah, they bold faced it. You're right, Monique. Very bold faced it. But it's nothing like a Aries. That I mean, when they don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. I mean, they really don't want to hear what you're talking about, especially if it's small talk. So like I said earlier, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say if it's small talk or some petty shit. They want to hear, they on some big shit, they got big mind. This is what the Aries about. Oh, so Kristen McDaniels, you know what I'm talking about, right? Oh yeah, your intuition is great, Monique. It's on fire. You know what I mean? Aries got the visionary like intuition, the fire, the prophet type, where they can see things before others, and they like to imagine too. Use their imagination. And so, with that being said, Christian McDaniel, tell me about something about the Aries, because I know Monique setting it off. Is she right? She on point? My girl Monique, she's setting it off. That's how she know about that Aries. This Facebook, next I'm gonna go on Pisces. I'm going through there. This will be my number 6 video after this video. This number 5 right here. And so, but them darn Aries, to my experience, shoot, wow, they're amazing. I tell you that. I love y'all. Y'all fun love. Don't worry about what nobody got to say, because all energy is good. Energy itself is good. It's the people that make it bad. That I want y'all to realize, because people ain't disciplined enough to understand the energy. That I mean, and y'all keep stressing yourself, because Aries gonna show if Aries do be on social media, they gonna show their body, they gonna show their skin, or they gonna be themselves. They might don't even show their skin. It depends on what they want to do. It's what the Aries want to do, and whatever they want to do, they don't mind being in the spotlight. They don't mind being in the media. They don't mind doing nothing like that, because they're gonna shine. You know what I mean? Believe that. Yeah, they hot-headed too. You right, Christian. Y'all hot-headed too. I know. It's all about y'all, and y'all can bump heads because y'all very challenging. And anybody challenge y'all, y'all like that. Some of y'all like that. Some of y'all like that challenge. Some of y'all like eat it up and smile. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all like that challenge. You know what I mean? Yes, Aries is full of jealousy when it comes to the one they love. Yes, you're right about that. That's why, like, the one they love, they can be kind of like possessive a little bit, but not like a Taurus. Not like a Taurus, Monique. You're right, Monique. Oh, yes, y'all very loving and compassionate, Kristen. Very loving. So that's a good thing about y'all, to have y'all on somebody's team. Ain't nobody stopping. Ain't nobody gonna stop that love. Ain't nobody can break that love unless it's your mate who break it up. But other than that, shoot. The reason why I have y'all, because I know y'all will fight for me, like just like I fight for y'all. You know what I mean? And I know that y'all strong. Like, I don't have to worry about all that weak complaining, crying type stuff, because y'all ain't on that weak stuff. Y'all ain't on that crying stuff. Y'all about, we gonna do it or not. You know what I mean? That's what y'all on. Y'all on like, y'all ain't on that weak stuff. So that's the thing about the Aries. Y'all love to win. You know what I mean? Y'all love to win. That's right. You always on top. I feel you, Kristen. Monique, they will mess you up within a minute. Yes, straight fighters, and see, the reason why it's good to have Aries in the life, this type of energy, because when pedophilia and all that crazy stuff going on, because Aries do like children, right? What I mean, Aries like children. Aries like to protect children, because Aries like to aspire kids. And so with all this pedophilia going on, when you got Aries in this life, a lot of Aries, if you have a team of Aries, they would knock all the pedophilia off. They would destroy all these beasts and demonic forces. So that's a good thing about the Aries. So, you know, because the Aries are very protective of kids and the ones they love, because they like to inspire the young ones, not grown people, but mostly the young ones, because the grown people might don't listen to Aries because they might avoid Aries, but the kids always look up to an Aries, and Aries are very good with kids. So see, Monique said, she said, don't mess with their family and powerful. They are powerful. They love. They will destroy you and then cry. You don't mess with their family. You're right. Don't mess with their family. True indeed. So, you know, Aries is very good, and you're right, Christian. They're very hard working, because my niece don't play. She very persistent. She get the job done, and she just don't do one job. Like, she do another job, another job. She might get like 3 hours of sleep, but she would be right back up. She'd be right back up, right back working too. I'm like, wow, they just so persistent and motivated to do something and get the job done. And so that's why it's good to have an Aries, because you got all these lazy people. Some other signs they won't do it. But if you got a lot of Aries in your chart, or if you got an Aries ascendant or Aries moon or Aries sun, this is you. You can understand. That you can understand. Or if you got the number 9, we could do numerology now. You got the number 9 with the Mars energy, you understand. Because number 9 represents not only Aries but Scorpio too, both Mars planet. So that being said, now you understand the Aries. And Monique, you right, and Kristen, you definitely right. Christine, you definitely right. And yes. Oh, I forgot about that part. Yes, y'all love to shop too. Like, my niece be having like packages come from everywhere. Like, I'm talking about Amazon and all these other places. Packages come from everywhere. You be like, cause I be saying this. I say you own Amazon, cause all these packages come from everywhere. So with that being said, Aries love to shop, and you gonna wonder like, dog, where they get all this money from? But they so busy. So I'm saying they so busy, so hustling. They got a good hustle game. So they're so busy. And Monique says, and most of all, they love to be tidy. Yep, neat. They do, but they messy too now. I ain't gonna sit there and agree with all that, cause them Aries that I know, they messy. I mean, they love to be neat, but they also messy. So they very messy. I'm talking messy. The reason why they be messy, because it's like they stay on the go a lot. They don't really got time to take care of no crib or no this, no that. Unless these the type of area that stay in the house. We say they are clean freaks. Well, it might be the ones you experience, but the ones I experience, they ain't all that clean. Monique. I ain't saying no, Monique. I said the ones I experience ain't the ones who, they clean, but it's not like, they're not gonna be like a Virgo. They're not gonna be like the Virgo energy, because I'm clean, or they're not gonna be like a Libra, or certain signs that's really clean, especially like a Virgo. That'll be so it depends on what a person got in their chart too. So they probably got different stuff in their charts. You say you're a mess, Christine? I know. They don't know nothing about them Aries. That don't mean they bad. You just telling the truth that, like she said, they're a mess. I'm a mess. It depends on what they got in their charts. See, some of them got different stuff that might dominate their charts other than Mars. That's why they clean like that. But the Aries, shoot, my niece, I know. Her house might look good, certain spots, but you gonna see it's a mess because she stay on the go. She stay moving. She stay doing something. They ain't got time to clean no house. And plus, they be so busy all the time, right? And working so all the time. They be so busy all the time, working all the time. Like, she ain't have time to clean no house. Kristen say, I stay on the go and work hard. You right. You work hard, ain't it? You right, Kristen. Kristen. Hopefully I'm saying it right, Christine. But you say, I stay on the go and work hard. I know. Stay on the move, and you don't play. And probably after what you do, Christine, you probably go to something else afterwards. You probably go to another activity or something. You probably do something else afterwards. I bet you after you work, you doing something else. You ain't going straight to bed. I ain't surprised. I know you're not. 'Cause that's the Aries spirit. They just got all that energy. And you be like, damn, these motherfuckers here, these darn Aries. Wow. But y'all amazing because y'all can do all that. You know what I mean? And y'all about y'all business. That's what I like about the Aries. They might not be the neatest person on the planet, but they about their business. Like where other signs lacking, like, even though the other signs might be clean, but they ain't got the drive like the Aries to get things done, or the warrior spirit. So every sign got its things, right? But it's up to the individual at the end of the day. Because that's why you got some areas that might be clean because it's up to the individual. So, with that being said, oh, I'm going in on Aries. I just love y'all spirit. Monique, you gone? I know you ain't gone. Not my friend. Not my friend. Said go to the bar. Yes, y'all love the club. I forgot about that, Christine. See, I'm glad that y'all give y'all input because I be forgetting about the other stuff. Like y'all love the party, y'all love the club, y'all love the social gatherings and stuff like that. See what I'm saying? That's why I like when y'all comment and give me y'all input because I be some stuff like it's just so much. You know what I mean? To what y'all do and what every sign do. You know what I mean? Because I might miss them pointers, but y'all do go to the bar and the clubs and like to have fun, social gatherings, and y'all like to take over a social gathering. Y'all like to take over the club. I mean, y'all are naturally leaders. It is simply it. It's a fact. That I mean, it's a fact. Simply leaders. It don't matter if it's the woman or the dudes. The woman just as aggressive as the dudes, and the women will fight a dude. So that's the thing about the female or the woman Aries, they'll fight a dude. Yes, y'all very loud. Just like my niece, just like my friend, both of them loud. All the Aries I know, they loud. You're right. And I'm loud because I got the number 9. I can get very loud and hype. If you see some of my videos like 2-3 years ago before I came, that's when I was doing like transition, becoming like steady growing in my conscious thing. But I was very loud. So as number 9, yes, I can understand you. And so with that being said, Aries is very loud and very aggressive and very outspoken. And they gonna say what they say, like I said earlier in the video. They gonna say what they say. So if you talking about going to war, Aries will go to war with you. A lot of them like a challenge anyway. I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them like a challenge. And so and they want to win in everything they do. So with that being said, now you understand. Now you understand. You got the right one. You messing with an Aries, talking about going to war. It depends on what Aries you catch. Shoot, it's all day. They gonna go for that challenge, and they gonna think they can beat you, and they gonna try to beat you. It depends on who you mess with. Oh, you got light path 5, so you got Mercury in you too, eh? So you're Aries with Mercury. You got Mars and Mercury in you then. And don't be surprised, like if you see your chart with a lot of Mercury, a lot of Aries, and I don't know your birthday number, like the day you were born. But don't be surprised. You know what I mean? But with Mercury, this makes you very speedy, and as a light path 5 type of Aries, you definitely is a free spirit. With number 5, you like to entertain. As number 5, you good at networking and doing business. So that definitely makes you a business person. Because I'm now reading the number 5 energy. Because wow, this speed up the process, makes you more like a thinker type of Aries. So that's a good thing, and make you a good communicator. So it's just that since you're Aries, just don't let the Aries part, make you want to take over a conversation. Because it got to be your way or no way. Don't make it like that. You good. I could talk to you all day. It might be your boyfriend. Let me stop. But yeah, you say I'm gonna beat you. I know y'all challenge. Yes, you're right, Christina. Matt Daniel. Y'all like the challenge. You say I'm gonna beat you. Yeah, y'all like a challenge. But you know what I know about the number 5 light paths or number 5s in general? You know you're an Aries type. All 5s that I know, they lucky when it comes to lotto. They lucky when it comes to lotto. I know 3 people got number 5s in my family, and they always hitting lotto. Number 5 people is always hitting lotto. It never fail. These are my kinfolks. They always hitting lotto. I said, dog, all y'all got number 5s in your charts. These number 5s be hitting lotto. Oh, you got the 3 and the 5? Wow, so you got attitude 6. You got the same number as my brother. It is that you an Aries type. He the Pisces type. But you got the same number as my brother. And you got so you got the nurturing attitude, the number 6, 3. So you got 6, 3, and 5. And 6 is the creative energy. Number 3 is Jupiter, Sagittarius, Neptune, and plus you got the 0 add on, you got a little bit of Pluto with it. And plus you got the number 5, you got Mercury. And plus you're an Aries, so you gotta add all that on. You gotta add the Aries trait, the attitude 6, the birth number, you gotta add the number 3 as your soul number, and the life path 5. Add all that on, the 4 right there, and you got you. I bet you in your chart, it's gonna say that, but in a different way. It's gonna explain some of your same traits. So you good. I know you'll be fun loving, Christine, to be around. Especially you got the number 3. I'm looking at that number 3, that Jupiter, because I got Jupiter in my chart. I can identify. Plus the number 9 got a little Jupiter in it too, so I understand. I'm born on the 9th. And so I know you fun loving, Christine. Oh, 88. So you're born in the year of the dragon. Oh, what type of what? No, Christina. So you're an Aries dragon. And you got to understand the Chinese zodiac, the dragon is an Aries. It corresponds with the Aries. So you are Aries, basically, or Aries dragon. And the dragon is an Aries, and the Taurus is the fire snake. I'm a fire snake. And bam. The Taurus is the snake in general, fire snake, and you are the dragon, the Aries. I'm a Libra fire snake, and you are Aries dragon. And see what a snake is a little they call it the little dragon, but snakes deal with the psychic, the pineal gland, the 7 chakras. See what I'm saying? That's what the snake deals with, and the dragon is very powerful. The dragon the snake supposed to be like the father and the dragon. That's why they can relate to each other, like a snake and a dragon. But no, you're an Aries dragon. I'm going all over the place with the Aries spirit. And now y'all know that the Aries is also a dragon in the Chinese zodiac. You can look it up. A dragon corresponds with the Aries. Now you understand how powerful Aries is, because in the Chinese zodiac, it's a dragon. So now you understand. You can look it up. And all you got to do, type in Christine, all you got to do, type in Aries dragon, and you'll see your traits. I mean, yes. And I got one internet, it's so fire with it, where everybody who I whatever I copy and paste off the internet and gave it to somebody else, their traits, when they read it, they were like, wow, yes. So with that being said, so that means you're Aries and Aries. You got all that fire within you. As long as you could calm some of that energy down, Christina, you good. Because you got a lot of aggressive energy. Your sexy is on fire. You get the job done. I mean, you go for what you like. That's what I see. Very strong individual. You can war either way, or you can love either way, or, it's up to you. It's how you make the game. That's basically because you're definitely the pioneer. And so that's what I see in you, young lady. You very, very powerful, very influential. But just don't get so above yourself and channel your energy and give people a chance. Don't be so dominating with your energy. See what I'm saying? Be able to listen to people with the Aries energy, because your energy is aggressive. I mean, y'all are good people naturally, because it's all around. Y'all don't need nobody approval, because y'all already know yourself. Y'all know who y'all is. They got the warrior spirit, so that's a good thing. And like, people can't really tell y'all what to do as the Aries energy. That I mean, so now you know the Aries represents also the number 9, the number 1, and Aries represents the dragon in Chinese zodiac. And so, bim. Now you understand, and people understand in general. If you're born in the month of the Aries, which is the 4th, not the 4th month, it started, I don't know when it started. I think it started in March to something. But if you got the Aries energy and you're born within the Aries time period, then it's you too. Now, if this is your moon sign, your rising, or your sun sign, or you got a lot of Aries in your chart, then all of this I just said represents you. You got to feel this. You got to understand what I'm talking about. And if you got this energy, you're very strong, powerful individual, because it's the most powerful, strongest zodiac. Is the Aries, the Ram. I said, no, not I said, but Asar or Osiris represents the Ram. And so Mars represents Set. And Set ain't evil as you think it is. And Set also represents Saturn. So y'all got to understand how powerful these planets is. See what I'm saying? And so Asar, we know, is the what? The spiritual father, the underworld. Very powerful. Your God self, spiritual self. So that being said, now you understand the Aries. Aries is the head, right? They lead things off, right? It's the mind, the spirit that lead things off. The first house. It's the first house, which represents the self, the ego, like that there. So now y'all know what the Aries is. Let's keep this thing rolling. King Lit done broke down the Aries. Know the Superman, Superwoman got the engine of the car. These people love to have fun. Wherever they go, they're going to aspire. They're going to crank it up. They make good planners. All of that there. And they're good at starting stuff off. But it's up to you as an Aries to finish it off. Can you finish it off? Can you finish a project? Because you're good at starting it off. But a lot of you appear to not be able to finish the project because you're interested in something else just that quick. And so with that being said, the question would be, can you, Aries, finish the project off? You know what I mean? I know you could get it done. You got the energy. You know what I mean? But a lot of Aries, they good at starting stuff, like starting it up, starting anything. And as long as they got people behind them who will help them finish, they definitely will win because they're good at like running organizations and being the leader naturally. But they need to like run over organizations and have people to do the work and stuff like that there. If not, Aries still can get it done though. That's the thing. It depends on what type of Aries this person is. So Aries overall get things done. So let me correct myself. They overall get things done. Cause I got Aries in my life. As far as family members, they get it done. They don't play. They go for that money. They get it. But it depends on what type of Aries you are. You could be the one who just start and don't finish. So understand that. I love you, Aries. All that fire. Embrace who you are. Because what you got to do, set trends for all those. Like when you find out something new or you start something new, post it up or share that knowledge. Because you're here to do that and you're here to be an example. Not to do all that talking, but to lead by being an example. This is why you're here. To be an example to all people. You know what I mean? And help people to be themselves. You showing people how to be themselves, and it's okay to be themselves. And you showing people how to become their own leaders, their own person. And so this is what Aries are here for. To show people how to become their own person, their own individual. And you're here to show people that they can be strong themselves. They don't need other people to make them strong. This is why you're here, Aries. You're here to take the lead and show people they can do it. They can become their God self, higher self. You know what I mean? So you're here to show them by example. That's why a lot of Aries like post pictures of themselves taking a trip doing this, and like the people in my life, people they have a whole bunch of comics where people talking about, wow, ooh, oh, you beautiful, oh, you inspire me, oh, you motivate me. That they say to the Aries, they can't believe it because the Aries is off the chain, and so that's what Aries are here for. They're here to inspire and spark the nation, spark people. You know what I mean? Just like all the fire signs, you know. But now I'm about finished with the Aries because this should be enough. There's too much energy, but for Aries probably going somewhere else right now. They probably doing something else right now. You know what I mean? Aries doing something right now. And it's just not important. They ain't gonna look right now, but they'll catch it later. That's how Aries operate. But Aries gonna get it done. You know what I mean? I love you. I love that fire energy. Because I'm the number 9, so I understand you. And this is definitely what it be. Ashe.